Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport. And man, this place is rocking today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
So if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane to pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff in a single back formation. And tackled after a small pickup there. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
They punch it in on the opening possession. It's 3rd and goal now.
Get set, get set.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Extra point try coming now. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Will hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the 1st down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And the return will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
So backed up to their 5-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. The back's got it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 9, Ohio State 7.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It's a good battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
the first down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 17. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To the air, it's Manning.
He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Tate.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And they've got the returner corralled. powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second and 10 here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Looking to throw yet again. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Chris, this defensive coordinator just seems to be... Head of the offense. It's almost like he's dressing 12 or 13 guys, just nowhere to go with the football. They check it down, and you can see he's just chasing him out of bounds for a short loss.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw caught over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Great cut there. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Brown. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. The attempt is no good. And the lead remains at 5 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Offense takes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense. 1st and 10 play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Moore. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Hand off to the right side.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And the single back takes the handoff and tackled there by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He hands it off from the gun.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Brown. Pressure is coming. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking to throw it on first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Linebacker shifting around now. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Takes the handoff. It's Blue. He shreds the tackle. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Running it back. It's Smith. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Texas, 12.
Returner decides to fair catch this. The field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's running out of time here. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Dropping back, it's Manning. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but Man, plays like this is what you love to see. You're kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
They call the counter play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 21, Texas.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Brown. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They'll kick it away here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Tried to add points, build the lead right here. Quarterback keeps the football. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense.
Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Brown. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Handoff to the back. Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defense trying to hang on. The 11th play of the drive here.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive.
Black 24. Black 24.
Dropping back. It's Brown. The pass rush closing in. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's no good. He missed it. The lead remains 6 after the miss.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Extending the play now. It's a fumble. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To the air, it's Manning. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
I know they have big hopes for this drive of where it can ultimately end, but by not picking up that 1st down, we got a 4th down. They've got to get the 1st down before they worry about scoring.
So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal